Well, hello Pisces singles. This is Joe and I'm going to do your June 2020 singles check-in. Your 2020 tarot reading for Pisces singles. I'm going to pull some cards and maybe do some clarifiers and to see where you are at in June, where you're coming from and where you are heading. This is an intuitive reading, so it's not going to be for everybody. Please keep that in mind. And parts of this may not fit with you. The entire thing may fit with you. Who knows? But take with you what does make sense. And let's dig into it. Also, I want to point out real quick that if you want a chance to win a one-on-one reading with me through Zoom, all you have to do is, if you're subscribed, please comment below. Let me know that you're subscribed and I will include you. If you want in on that, subscribe. Let me know that you've done so and I will include you in the drawing. Alright, so let's see where things go. What is going on with Pisces singles? And we have, the Tower is the bottom of the deck. So, the Tower is kind of an overreaching theme for June, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. A lot of times people think the Tower is all about negative things, but the Tower is a lot of times about just kind of cleaning up things in life that can be causing us some issues. There could be things in our way that are preventing us from moving forward or preventing us from accomplishing something, or it could be clearing out things that continue to bring some negativity into our life. There's all different things that this Tower card can mean. So in May, going into June, you are the Emperor. Okay, what are you thinking? Seven of Cups. I feel like I already have a message here about what's happening. What are you feeling? What are you feeling about? What has got you feeling about your situation in June? What is it that is kind of centered around your heart? What's in your shadow side? The Three of Swords and the Six of Wands in June going into July. So you're kind of really trying to maintain your composure, Pisces. Again, this is Pisces singles. So immediately I feel, and I always have to go to the cards intuitively before I apply any of the traditional tarot meaning to them, but the Seven of Cups, I feel like you feel like you chose the wrong cup, or you chose the wrong partner. That's intuitively what I get. I feel like you had a choice some time ago with respect to who you were going to date, who you were going to be in a relationship with, and I feel like you are realizing that you didn't choose the person that was right for you. I feel that and you may be having to deal with a relationship that has kind of crumbled, and you may be kind of casually on off with this person, but I feel you are more off than you are on. So if you are in a situation where you feel like you may have chosen the wrong partner, I think this is kind of, this Three of Swords to me isn't about you. It isn't about what you are going to be kind of going through in June. To me, this Three of Swords represents your concern for the person you were dating last, the person you were in a relationship with. You may feel like that you kind of hurt them, and that really bothers you. But I don't think there was anything intentional in this. It just wasn't compatible, or there are just some things that weren't going to work for you in this potential relationship. And I think that, Pisces, I think that you are more worried about the other person's feelings, and I think that's a good thing. I think that is something that a compassionate person would do. You're leaving May, going into June. You haven't made a decision that you are in charge of your own destiny, that you make the choices in life for yourself, that you decide what it is that you really want out of things And I think this Emperor really represents you knowing that this wasn't going to work for you, that you chose the wrong person, or you chose somebody that you weren't compatible with, and maybe you made that choice based on some things that were maybe a little bit superficial, or just went against your intuition, is kind of what I feel like. So I think you're really upset, or you're worried about that your person from the past. You're worried about their worry and how they feel. And I think the Tower is really about you just feeling kind of negative about yourself in this circumstance. It bothers you a bit. And I think you want to kind of set yourself free. You want to walk away from this with a clear conscience. And so you may have to communicate some things to this person to kind of clear the air. And really, I do feel like this is that cliche, it's not you, it's me kind of thing, because it really is what it feels like. It just wasn't what you thought or hoped it would be. It just didn't click or feel right. You have the King of Wands in your heart space, so you are very much passionate and caring, and you do care about this person's feelings. And I think this shows up here, that you do care about this person's feelings. You could be dealing with an Aries. I usually don't assign zodiac signs to cards, only because I feel like we have so many different placements in our charts that it really doesn't matter anyway. But I do have a feeling some of you may be dealing with an Aries female maybe, or the roles could be reversed. So anyway, but I do think you show up really very much caring about this person's feelings. You didn't want to hurt them, and you didn't want to make them feel bad, but it just wasn't going to work. And that's how relationships happen, until we find somebody we're compatible with, that we settle down with. And that's just the really unfortunate way things go when it comes to finding somebody you're compatible with. But you do have the Six of Wands leaving June, going into July, and I think you're laying down new foundations. I think that you're moving forward. I feel like you have kind of cleared your conscience a bit, and you feel like maybe finally by the end of the June you feel like you've been absolved of any wrongdoing. But I don't think you're on the hook for anything karmically. This isn't how this feels. It just wasn't going to work. But I think you move forward, laying new foundations. You move forward very much passionate about finding love and being determined to find somebody to share your life with. And, we're going to pull a couple cards to see where this goes in June, going into July eventually. The Wheel of Fortune. So I think if you handle this, if you have any drama over a breakup, over just whatever happened, I think if you clear the air in a compassionate, caring way, that the Wheel of Fortune is kind of like saying, well, you get another chance at this, and it's not, you haven't done anything malicious. I think the universe, God, the Creator, still very much wants what you want out of life, and that is to partner up with somebody that brings you meaning and fulfillment. And I do feel like the Wheel of Fortune is saying that you didn't do anything malicious, and you didn't do anything to intentionally hurt anybody, and that's okay. So you handled this okay, and so good things are going to continue to flow in your life and come in. That this isn't the end for you, but you move forward wanting to lay down new foundations and chart your path. And I think the Wheel of Fortune is saying that something good is coming your way, even out of this situation. Let's pull one more and see where you're at. So you may very well find yourself not being single for very long. That Wheel of Fortune might be saying you still have somebody in your path coming your way. I think many of you, a lot of you, Page of Wands. So you do have somebody coming your way. I feel like a lot of you want to find your forever partner. And on the bottom of the deck, I flipped it over just to see what's there, and that's the Two of Cups. So after this Tower, after this this kind of not so good feeling stuff kind of gets cleared up, you do have the Two of Cups coming into play at some point in June. This could be simply just be about wanting to find your soulmate. That's what you want next in your life, and this could also be an indication that that is coming your way. And you do have the Page of Wands, so I think you do have something coming in your direction that brings some passion and some excitement into your life in June. And I think you just got to clear the air. This Page of Wands is with the Wheel of Fortune, so that tells me something is going to happen, something exciting, something that you're passionate about. If you're passionate about finding love, if you're passionate about finding a partner, that's pretty much, I think, what this is talking about then, especially with the Two of Cups showing up here. So I'm going to pull a couple of these and just remind you that if you want to have a chance to win a reading, just let me know if you're subscribed and comment subscribe below. I will include you in that drawing. If you're not subscribed and you want in on that, just subscribe to the channel and let me know that you have done so in the comments, and I will include you. So what do we have here for you? Chaos and conflict. So we were talking about a little bit of some conflict, some misunderstandings, some bad feelings, and I think this is saying clean that up, address that, get it over with. So the quicker you do that, the faster that wheel comes in, and the faster some things, good things, new things come your direction. And we're going to pull one more. A message in a bottle. So you have the Page of Wands coming your way, and you have this message in a bottle. So you do have something coming your way, some new stuff, something exciting, something fun, something that brings passion and enjoyment and excitement in June. So keep your eyes open looking for that. Pisces singles, this is a great reading, and I hope that you get something out of this. Let me know. And with that, I'm just going to end it here saying have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again soon.